An Irving police officer is being honored by the U.S. Department of Justice for bridging the gap between police officers and the communities they serve.
Yeah, it started about 3 years ago with the Shop Talk program, bringing police officers and neighbors together to get to know one another by talking in barbershops and salons. Fox 4's Lynn Nguyen spoke to officers and business owners about how one seemingly small act is really making a big difference. Lynn.
Steve, Heather, the program started with just one barbershop about 3 years ago, but it's quickly grown to about 20 shops getting involved. Officers say it helps them meet the community where they are, and they get a chance to reach residents they might not normally get a chance to.
And I came in at 5 o'clock this morning.
Officer John Plunkett has been working the streets in Irving for almost 30 years. It was about 3 years ago he decided to take the job out of his patrol car and into a barbershop.
Hey, my man.
Hey, what's up, man?
In the African American community, dealing with the police, they just don't do it. It just don't happen that often where they're actually going in and calling the police saying, hey, look, this is what's going on in my neighborhood.
To help bridge that gap, he created the Shop Talk program.
My man, hey, let me ask you a question.
Bringing officers into local barbershops to have one-on-one conversations.
And this is where you have communications at in the barbershop. This is where they talk.
At first, shop owners were a bit skeptical.
When it first came about, I was like, damn, this is going to be bad for business.
But the program has grown to about 20 shops, opening their doors to officers and opening a line of communication.
There's no topic off the table. We talk about sports, we talk about the Cowboys, obviously, we talk about what's going on in the community from a crime standpoint.
People have questions about it, so we have a direct line to talk to them about it.
For his work starting the program, Officer Plunkett will be honored next month with the Attorney General's Award for Distinguished Service in Policing. Setting an example and now partnering with local nonprofit One Community to spread the program to other departments across the country.
It's a barbershop and people feel very comfortable and they get real with you, and sometimes it can be uncomfortable, but we need to hear that perspective.
So now, whenever an officer has some time on patrol, they can stop in and just talk.
And they feel more comfortable being able to call us and say, hey, look, Plunkett, this is what's going on. And Irving PD has also reached out to other departments in the Metroplex like Dallas and Carrollton PD about getting a similar program started in those areas. Officer Plunkett, meanwhile, is scheduled to receive that award next month in December in Washington, D.C.